Okay, good afternoon. My name is Juan Pedraza, and today I am going to talk with you about the contamination in the Bogota River, and I will present a solution for this problem. First, uh, I will to talk about the context of the river today. Then I will address the problem, its causes and consequences. I will continue with the explication of the solution. And finally, I will expose the evaluation of this problem. First, the context in the Bogota River. In Colombia, we have a large amount of water research. Many of the many of the research are used as pits, and this is a case the Bogota River that receive a discharge of industry and towns, and this provokes that the river is dead. And this is the problem. The Bogota River is there. Um, we, you will wonder why this is done. And in total, there are three different causes of the river population. First, the industrial research, um, such as the tenor that release chromium in the river. Second, the disposal of domestic wastewater. And the third, the disposal of garbage or solid waste in the river. But these three problems has a common source. They are all caused by the lack of public awareness of the river. These three systems cause the Bogota River is that, and the characteristic of identify a driver that is first the high levels of metal in the river. An example is the chromium in of the mineral. Second, the large amount of the organic matter. Um, an example is the household of sewage. These two parameters in the metal and the organic matter cause reaction with the oxygen present in the water, and finally the oxygen levels decrease to the point that there is no substance of animal life. And this is a case of the fish that no longer exists in the river. The problem of dissolved oxygen is the most important due to its influence of many other factors. According to a study of Ramos in the Military University in 2010, dissolved oxygen in the river began to decrease so much to the point of not complying with Colombian regulations. And this is 11 years ago. Currently, the river has no trace of dissolvent oxygen. Okay, my solution, the public awareness. I propose is My proposal is focused on public awareness. The idea is to avoid generating future decrease by following two steps. First is to conduct awareness talks, which will be focused on a specific audience with their specific problems. An example is an executive talk with entrepreneurs from the industry that generate contamination in the river. These talks will be focused on the economic benefits of treating the waters and the penalties imposed by the ministry in case of the contamination to pollute. After generating awareness, it must be kept fresh, and this will come from brochures and billboards that reminds that the importance of having the river clean. Finally, a cleaning of the solid waste will be carried out of the river to correct the impact present in this moment. the evaluation. In advanced, it can be seen that it's achieved. Science monetary or specific labor is not recovered in the solution. In addition, the solution is focused on avoid that in the future there is more contamination in the river. And to ensure this, the public awareness will be maintained over time. Unfortunately, the solution has a couple of advantages. The first is that the result depends on people's willingness to change. Well, the people willingness to change. And the second is does not complete the contamination present in the river. And an example is the mineral and the organic matter. Um, the conclusion. As a conclusion, one is present for each state. In the context, we have that the contamination of the river is due to the street. In the problem, um, it is seen that is based on lack of public awareness. In the solution, is it's concluded that using talks could help improve this public awareness. And finally, in the evaluation, is conclude that everything depends of the listener. Uh, if you need, here is my reference, and thanks so much.